and then they go winless in the regular season. For individual players, at times you can gather some information, particularly for new quarterbacks. 538 found, I think it was a couple of years ago. It makes a difference. Let's see how the new quarterback plays. And Luck is coming back from injury, but he's not a new quarterback, guys, because he's still a prime age. He's shown the ability to lead, to be accurate, to read defenses. He has a strong arm. He's big, strong, fast, mobile. Like he's already shown that throughout his career. So unless you believe he's forgotten all of that, he will get it back. Might he be a little rusty early on? Sure, but nothing you see in the preseason is going to indicate what he does in the regular season. If he's healthy and there's any competence around him at all, he'll be just fine, even better than that.
I don't care at all if he wins or loses. I don't care who wins preseason games. I wouldn't be sitting here arguing to you that if you go 4-0 in the preseason, it's an indicator of how good you're going to be in the season. But as you acknowledge, the preseason can tell us something about individual players, and it can help individual players. Andrew Luck is, in many ways, a new quarterback. He's taken a year and a half off. He's got a little bit to work on here, Max. It's the third preseason of the game, and the ones leading up to this haven't been that good. He needs to work back into football shape. And this idea, look, it hadn't just been me, Max. I mean, there's been football players come out here and tell you this. You have to play football. The solution to playing better football isn't found on the sidelines. It's not found in not playing football. Last night, we had a 5-0 game. 5-0. That's an indication that there's not some good football being played. That means there needs to be more football, not less. That is showing you why Andrew Luck needs to get on the field, complete some passes, and get back to playing football again.
No, it doesn't show you that they need to play more football. It means the first and second stringers don't care the same way if they know the game doesn't count. That's not how they make a living in the preseason. And football's not one of these games. You know, they say you can't play boxing. You can't really play football. You don't play around. That is a hurt business. And the winning team is oftentimes the team that's got a little more adrenaline, that wants it a little more, you know, at the line of scrimmage. All those things go into a real football game, which is why the Pro Bowl stinks and why preseason is meaningless.
Guys, I want to get your take on this. The 7th overall pick in the draft will get his first career start this Sunday against the Bengals. Josh Allen, he's looking pretty good this preseason so far, going 18 of 32 for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. Right now, Allen is listed at number 2 on the Bills' depth chart behind A.J. McCarron, but he's nursing a collarbone injury. Should the Bills start Allen week 1, Will?
They should. And I've been slow to Josh Allen. I believe when you have a rookie that's good, you start him right away. Max, I know you agree when it comes to Baker Mayfield. I felt the same way, obviously, about Sam Darnold. And I've been slow to this, but now I'm there with Josh Allen as well. Yeah, the stats aren't awesome, 56%, and I think 5.5 yards attempt or completion. But the critics are coming around because he's showing something. He's showing the ability to command an offense. He's showing that spark, that intangible, that calm, that confidence that we saw early on with Baker. And B, he's showing flashes. I mean, he is showing off that arm, how everything that everybody raved about him, the long ball, threading it into tight spaces. His critics, Max, have come around on him to some degree. Guys like ESPN's quarterback analyst Dan Orlovsky has started to see little subtleties, moving around in the pocket, throwing head fakes and shoulder fakes at defensive backs. If this guy's the future and he's showing you the ability to handle it now, there's no point in keeping A.J. McCarron and Nathan Peterman ahead of him. It's time to move on to the Josh Allen
era, a point with
just like Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold.
No, there is a point with A.J. McCarron. The reason I like Baker Mayfield number 1 overall is because I believe he's a guy like a running back who's going to hit the ground running. I think Baker Mayfield has an extra dimension. Will, I talk about it a lot. I saw it in Dak Prescott in the preseason, actually. New quarterback. It's a real new quarterback. Some guys, sometimes you can see it's a little different. They can motivate the troops. You know, guys love playing for them, with them. They're unafraid, and even if they make mistakes, they're okay. They're going to keep going. They're winners, and I think that about Baker Mayfield. That's unusual. I'm not saying Josh Allen can't be a winner or Sam Darnold, but Baker Mayfield's got a little something extra there, and that's why I would go against my general rule of thumb. I think he's an exception that proves the rule, Baker Mayfield. Josh Allen is raw. You know, and what could wind up happening if it starts getting bad for him is, why not put A.J. McCarron in there? You can't do that to Josh Allen. And so now you're in a fix. A.J. McCarron, on the other hand, to me, that's an NFL quarterback. He's not a franchise you're going to build the whole thing around him, but I liked him in college. I like him in the pros. He's a game manager and a smart player. But when they start to falter with A.J. McCarron, you got Josh Allen there. Now you can put him in. It doesn't work the other way. You can't replace your rookie high draft pick with the second stringer and expect things to go smoothly. You can do it in the opposite direction. Don't start Josh Allen to start the season.
All right, and before we let you guys go, we asked on social media to weigh in on the question, should Hugh Jackson, should the Browns consider firing him? This is what you guys at home said. 62% say no. Yeah.
It's early. It's early. Preseason's a little early.
Say yes.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Max, Will, ciao.
This is SportsCenter.